You know, whenever native indigenous people like choose to like decolonize on their ancestral lands, there's always like some like colonizers saying like, "Oh no, it got colonized. It got colonized. It got conquered. Yeah, it's our land now." Yeah, now you're on Native American land, not understanding your true heritage and your true ethnicity and your true roots to your actual heritage. Now you have to claim a nationality as your whole identity, which causes depression because you don't know your actual roots, like your actual ethnicity heritage. That's why whenever people be like, "Oh no, I got colonized. Oh, I got conquered." Yeah, now you're on native indigenous land, not knowing your true heritage and ethnicity. And now you got to latch onto these different cultures that's not yours, and that's what makes you look like a faker inside someone else's culture. When it's not your culture, you dwell into somebody else's ethnicity culture rather than their actual culture. So that's what I think whenever people say like, "Oh no, your guys' land got conquered. No, I got colonized." Okay, you're born on native indigenous land. You're not born on your ancestral roots. When people say that, I'm like, now you're on Native American land, not knowing your true ethnicity heritage. And then you latch on to someone else's like ethnicity culture. And then whenever you hop in someone ethnicity culture, you phenotypically don't really look like real people of that ethnicity culture. And then you claim it to be yours, and then that's what causes like confusion, and it kind of switches up history. It's like, no, you guys, that's not your ethnicity. And that's what I think whenever people be like, "Oh, it's colonized. Oh, I got conquered." Yeah, now you're on native indigenous land, not knowing your true ethnicity heritage or at least culture. But yeah, that's what I think whenever people say like colonized or like conquered. But yeah, colonized, conquered, now you're on native indigenous land, not knowing your true heritage or ethnicity. You dwell into more of your nationality rather than your ethnicity. So yeah, that's what I think whenever people say like colonized or conquered. That's just now you're on native indigenous land, not knowing your true heritage. Sad to see. And then you have to rely on denial on this Western Hemisphere. But yeah, that's what I think sometimes whenever people be like colonized or conquered. That's what I think.